Two. Yeah, go ahead. That's perfect.
Yeah. All right, we got the 6-5 Packers. All right. Ba-ba-ba-da. All right. Let's see if everybody got what they're supposed to have. Spiller, McDonald, Benito, Likely. It looks like it worked.
Really?
Yep.
Let's go. I
Yep.
hope I got.
Karlaftis,
I hope
Anderson, Daniels.
I got
Yep.
I hope I got my guys. This is Mechie and Williams. I don't care about Josh Proctor. He's a linebacker for anyway.
Elam, Wright, Stewart. Yep. Looking accurate to me. Kenyon Green. Oh, Ekier's on my team. See, it fucked up. That's one right there. Toby's gonna have to release that guard.
To be.
Weidermeyer.
Moon said he's catching who's cheating.
Cool.
All right.
Kennard, Joseph, Strong, Popo, Mechie, Williams, Proctor, Smith, McCreary, Storm Duck, Donovan West, Tyler Smith. It's looking good. Mathis, Catalan, Perchit, Pia Walls, Blankenship, Jermaine Johnson. Oh, that's right, because I didn't get the guard. All right. I gotta figure out who has Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson.
He's a D end.
He was in Last Chance U, wasn't he?
Maybe.
I think he was. That name sounds so familiar. Deuce is readied up. The Patriots are wearing all white in Lambeau. Fuck Lambeau. I'm taking another dab, but I'll mute my mic so you can do your thing.
I'm gonna just make sure that my voice is on.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll hold it up. Don't worry. I lost my phone, so.
Subscriptions.
It's not you I think to.
No, not my account. Where's the subscriptions thing at? Oh, here it is.
Leaving with me tonight. There we go. I hear you already.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
alright, Betsky.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tag Toby and say, give you my guard. A brisk Lambeau Field is the site of a monumental Week 13 matchup. Hi, I'm Thomas Jones, the fourth. 9-2 New England Patriots versus the 6-5 Green Bay Packers, as the Patriots donning the all-white jerseys here in a cold Lambeau evening out in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Will get the ball first. Williams will take the knee, and also simultaneously here, while this game is being played, Commissioner Newmoon is going through the draft recap. It looks like for the most part it's correct. I know for my team, my guard, Emil Ekiyor Jr., is on the Jets, so Tubi's got some explaining to do. But there are some, a couple of guys that need to be moved around. But for the most part, it looks like it was a success. So happy to hear that. Happy to get this restart almost finalized here, as Mac Jones will begin a big ball game here. AFC versus NFC matchup. Williams, first reception today. He's had some fumble issues this season, but nice right after the catches. He's up to the 41-yard line. Give him 16 yards on the very first play from scrimmage. So Kyron Williams, rookie out of Notre Dame. Again, that's in Indiana, but in Wisconsin, this is almost a homecoming for Williams, as he did play a few games against the University of Wisconsin in his college days. The Green Bay Packer defense are going to have to deal with a fast receiving core, again led by Juju Smith-Schuster, John Mechie. But here's the real X factor, if you will. It's Hunter Henry, and you see him already off to the races inside Green Bay territory. And Mac Jones off to a stellar start here in Green Bay. 2 of 2, 52 yards passing on just the first 2 plays of the game. Folks are just settling in here in Lambeau, and they're already seeing the Patriots closing in on the red zone. John Mechie on the right of your screen, Curtis Samuel in the slot. Again, these are more of the pass catchers that Coach ATK is accustomed to having. Mac Jones stands tall in the pocket. He's looking for Mechie in the end zone, and Mechie doesn't even go for it. Incomplete. I don't know if that was necessarily on Mac Jones there. I think Mechie should have gone up for that one, but Pass goes over his head, and that's the first incompletion, and that'll stop the clock here early in Green Bay. Again, Packers coming off of a stunning defeat last week in the game of the week against the Seahawks. Now another tough matchup as this run for Williams is going to go backwards. That's Javelin Guidry, who makes the stop. TFL for the corner. Former New York Jet. He was traded along with Blake Cashman for Robert Tonyan and picks, and A.J. Dillon as well back in season 1. Third down now for the Packers. Defense, they have been one of the best third down units defensively in the league. ATK and the Patriots offense, one of the best, so this is going to be a great matchup here. Here comes pressure, and Jones has to flush and throw away. So the Packers defense bends but doesn't break as Quinn Nordine is on for the short field goal. This will be about a 41-yard try. Left hash mark Stidham on the hold. The kick from Nordine, it is good, splits those uprights, and the Packers strike first here in Lambeau. 3-0 our score. So as we get ready for the first drive of the day for Jordan Love, the starting quarterback in the post-Aaron Rodgers era, let's go back to last Madden. Let's remember Coach Deuce won Super Bowl in the first season against the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers, traded him, and Jordan Love took over. And for Coach Deuce, it was not the result he expected. Let's see if things change this go-around as Jordan Love, again, a year older, maybe has a little bit better stats, not too sure, but really curious to see how he plays on competitive. And again, that, to me, has been the biggest adjustment so far that we've ever seen in the NFASL. On top of the rule curb, some of the exploits that people try, changing the gameplay is really going to improve the simulation style of the league. As Aaron Jones, his first carry today, is going backwards. Patriots, this is going to be the matchup to watch, folks. The Patriots front seven, one of the best in the league against a run, against an MVP candidate in Aaron Jones. He has been spectacular all season. First throw today for Jordan Love is a quick one. It's the rookie, Jalen Weidermeyer, and the former Texas A&M Aggie has first down yardage. That's a gain of 15, and what a specimen Weidermeyer is. First-round selection from Green Bay, and he has made an immediate impact on this passing attack for the Packers. Aaron Jones under I formation there. Love will play action, will throw, and Weidermeyer makes the catch over Jonathan Jones. There you go again, showing the athleticism as Weidermeyer making Packer fans remember the great Jermichael Finley and Bubba Franks, two legendary tight ends in Green Bay. Here's another carry for Jones. Nothing doing there, maybe a yard, as he made Packers gun formation for Jordan Love. Love looking down the middle, and he is finding a man. It is Davante Adams, touchdown Green Bay, and a couple of contested passes. The Green Bay Packers are able to come down with both of them, as Davante Adams, one of the best to do it in this league, makes an extraordinary catch in the midst of one Stephon Gilmore. And man, it is a luxury to have number 17 on your team. Look at that catch. He high points the football. Green Bay scores in the end zone, and they strike first in terms of a touchdown drive as they strike down the field and march in short order here. It's Mason Crosby on for the extra point, and he knocks it through. 5 plays, 75 yards, 2 minutes, 38 seconds off the clock. And now for the Patriots offense, after they had a successful drive to get into the 23-yard line within 2 plays, that drive stalled out, and for the Packers, they were able to punch it in for 6. So early, Packers flexing some muscle on both sides of the field. Again, this is a must-win game for Green Bay. That NFC wildcard picture is muddled right now. And even so for Green Bay, they're only a game out of first place in their division. The Detroit Lions right now interplay, having losing to this New England Patriots squad last week on Thanksgiving. They come into play at 7-4. Green Bay 6-5. The Bears trying to get to 6-6 this week. They take on the Dallas Cowboys. So that entire division might as well throw in the Minnesota Vikings as well, or 6-6. They lost last week to Miami, as another run is not going to go anywhere as Walker makes his first tackle of the evening. Again, Patriots not really known for the run game, but they got to try not to be one-dimensional here with Mac Jones, as this is a great pass rush that the Green Bay Packers sport. There's Henry as he disshovels a man, and there he goes, 50, 45, and knocked out by Chris Barnes. And man, Hunter Henry, he has just been a problem for secondaries, linebacking cores all season long. You're seeing it there. He takes a short catch, maybe about a 5-yard catch there, and just deposits Adrian Amos to the turf. As we have a first down and 10 now from the Green Bay 44-yard line, under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Jones to throw. He's hit as he lets go, looking for Samuel, and he's intercepted. No, ball is dropped by Amos. Looked like Adrian was about to make a big play for the Packers, but he'll take the PBU pass breakup instead, and that will bring up second down for New England. Again, Jones from the gun. Four-man rush from Green Bay. Here comes pressure at the middle. Jones will fire, and it's caught in traffic by Samuel. Again, Curtis Samuel. He was acquired before the trade deadline this season from the Washington football team. And again, I was talking to Black Shefty, Coach Lon, in the DMs there. There apparently was a story between Moon and ATK talking about the trade. Of course, Coach ATK was trying to get Terry McLaurin. Moon said KYS, and then said, I did not want to see Tubi win a Super Bowl, so here you go. Here's Curtis Samuel. Jones. Here comes a pressure, and here comes a throw. It's Henry wide open. This is going to be a walk-in touchdown for Hunter Henry. And believe it or not, this man has 15, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 touchdowns on the season. And we're only in week 13, folks. He's averaging more than a touchdown a game. And with that last throw, Mac Jones has eclipsed the 4,000-yard passing mark on the season. Just what an incredible year it's been for Mac Jones, as the Patriots now have the lead, 10-7. All right, so for the Packers, they had no trouble on their last drive. Weidermeyer with a couple of big grabs, but it was the Devontae Adams touchdown reception from about 35 yards out that was the difference on that last possession. Love again to throw, and it's caught. This is Brandon Cooks, and look at Cooks put on the afterburners as he's already up to the 45 of New England. Wow, this has been a fast and furious first quarter. Both offenses moving the ball down the field easily. And I'm really curious to see which defense is able to adjust first. These are two good defensive coaches, in Coach Deuce of the Packers and Coach ATK of the New England Patriots. And Patriots interplay, holding on to the 1 seed at 9-2. They did lose 2 weeks ago to Baltimore, and then were able to get back to the win column by defeating the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving. There's Aaron Jones. That'll be a gain of about 5 up to the 41-yard line. Cam McGrone on the tackle there, and that's what he's known for in this Patriot unit. Cam McGrone is a run stopper. Not so much known in the passing game, but, man, he really does the job in the run game. Here's a short throw to Aaron Jones, and there it is on cue. McGrone showing the pursuit and the tackling prowess. Jordan Love has began this game 5 of 5. That's the first reception today for Aaron Jones, as he is, again, MVP candidate, not only in the run game, but, again, in the pass game as well. Coach Deuce loves to dump it down to number 33. 3rd down and 1. 3 seconds left on the play clock here. It will be a carry for Jones, and he's stopped by Judon, but he fights for the first down. Nicely done there from Aaron Jones, who played his college days at the University of Texas, El Paso. Again, what a steal he was for the Green Bay Packers back in 2017. 1st down and 10. Love back to throw. He's going to drop back. He's going to fire. He's got a wide open Jamison Crowder. Crowder off to the races, and he's finally dragged down by Dawkins at the 12. And Jordan Love with a blistering performance thus far. That's a gain of 22 for Crowder. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So after 1 from Lambeau, Patriots lead 10-7, but the Packers are inside the 15-yard line of New England as we begin the second quarter. Love has already tossed 1 touchdown pass to Devontae Adams. Let's see if he can get another one here. Comes a 5-man rush. It's a quick throw. It's Crowder again. He's inside the 5, and he's lit up at the 3-yard line. And a timeout called by Green Bay early in the second quarter. So it's now a 2nd down, and the Packers are showing a run formation here. It's goal line, and they will hand it off. It's Aaron Jones, and he's got a walk-in touchdown, Packers. It's Aaron Jones's, I'm going to say, his 12th rushing touchdown of the season. I'm waiting for the ticker at the bottom of my screen to tell me for sure, but again, Aaron Jones, MVP candidate. He's adding to the resume today as he's got a touchdown from 3 yards out. Again, Packers go 75 yards, this time on 7 plays, 3 minutes, 11 seconds elapsed off the clock. All right, so 14-10 our score as Cody Bojorquez will kick this one deep. And for the New England Patriots, and we are getting word as to why the Packers called that timeout. They were in hurry-up accidentally and had to call a timeout to make sure they didn't break an NFASL rule, so timeout called by Green Bay early in the game. Now we know why, as Mac Jones back out onto the field, as he had no problem slicing and dicing his Packer defense on that previous possession, hooking up with Hunter Henry for his 15th touchdown of the season. And Mac Jones himself, he's up to 40 touchdowns, closing in on 40 touchdowns early in the season as well. Still plenty of football to play here in Lambeau. It'll be a run. Kyron Williams, he's got a good block there, and he will have first down yardage, and Stokes ushers him out of bounds at the 37. So give Kyron Williams a gain of 12 there after first quarter. He had 2 carries for -2 yards, able to find some positive yardage that time. And again, the Patriots, a much maligned offensive line, and they have done a nice job so far of keeping Mac Jones clean in the pocket. Here's another run. This is Williams once more, and he will bring it to the 43-yard line. Hefty gain that time, and Gerald McCoy makes the tackle. That's, again, the former Carolina Panther, Tampa Bay Buccaneer, as well as a one-time Dallas Cowboy. Didn't play a game for Dallas last season, though, again, had the torn Achilles. Mac Jones, play action, fires over the middle. It's Curtis Samuel. He's got him in stride, and Curtis Samuel inside the 10 sheds a tackle, and he's tossed into the end zone for a 67-yard score. And you see Curtis Samuel playing video games there in the end zone. What a celebration that is, and what a throw from Mac Jones. We are seeing the evolution, return of the Mac, if you will, as the Mac and Cheesers score another passing touchdown. It's 17-14 here in Lambeau, and it has been an exciting and thrilling game thus far. And again, the thing I love about competitive, you're seeing some throws. I saw a throw yesterday in the New Orleans-Arizona game. I know Lon's going to tell me about the touchdown reception from DeAndre Hopkins, which was just absurd. But I believe it was Carson Wentz threw a post route to, I think it was Justin Ross against cover 3, and it was one of the best throws I've seen all Madden. The thing was gorgeous. Looked like a Derek Carr rainbow throw in real life, man. It was just gorgeous. So I know that's something that the league and the commissioners are a little worried about, is all the quarterbacks, having perfect throwing. But I think that's something that we'll be able to fix. And I think the trade-off here is the zone coverage and competitive is just so much more realistic that it's almost worth it. Excuse me. Here is a quick throw to Aaron Jones, and McGrone is there, stuck to him like glue. But Love continues the impressive performance thus far. These two quarterbacks have been dealing, folks. Mac Jones, 2 touchdown passes. It's battle number 10s here, as Jordan Love is 8 of 8, 150 yards and a touch. Play action. Love is brought down. First play any's defense has made all day long. That's Josh Uche, the former Michigan Wolverine, and he drops Love back at the 21-yard line. Ain't no love in the heart of the city here for Josh Uche. Back to the 21-yard line, 3rd down and 14 upcoming. Wentz to Slayton, as Black Shefty updated me on the throw. That actually would make me upset because I know Coach Kenny never knew how to throw a post route to him. Here's a throw over the middle, and it's caught in traffic by Adams. My goodness. Oh, that has to drive you insane if you're the Patriots. Thought you had the Packers dead to rights on 3rd down. That in route from Devontae, as he's made 2 contested catches thus far. Play action. Jordan Love rolling, fires, and a diving grab is made. Oh my goodness, these receivers are showing out today. That's Jamison Crowder, former Duke Blue Devil, and my goodness. I mean, Love again, under duress, Uche was pursuing, just flings it, and let's see, I'm trying to think of a Wisconsin baseball player that made that kind of catch. I guess Lorenzo Cain would work. A diving catch from a Lorenzo Cain type player, as Aaron Jones is going to take a short carry up to the 41. And I don't even have a chance to catch my breath, to be honest with you. This has been just quite a showing from these two offenses. Man, 17-14 our score. Middle stage of the second quarter. Love dropping back right into the clutches of Chase Winovich. And yeah, he deserves to throw that one away. That's our first incompletion today. As you see, the pocket presence from Love that time, non-existent, as he basically shuffled right into the grasp of one Chase Winovich. Now 3rd down. From the 41, Packers need to get to the 33-yard line for first down yardage. They'll fire for Adams, and Adams has the ball batted away. He almost made another catch in traffic. That's Devin McCourty, who's flexing for the camera on the sideline, and the first defensive stop today is made by the Patriots, and my goodness, the Packers are going for it all. Coach Deuce dumping it down, no more. It's 4th down and 9, and they're going to go. Love fires, middle, and it is dropped. Incomplete. They were looking for Weidermeyer, and a huge turning point possibly in this game as the Patriots are able to turn the ball over on downs. So the aggressiveness there from Green Bay, again, the backs against the wall, if you will, 6-5 in a crowded NFC North. I mentioned all 4 teams have at least 5 wins this season. This Patriots' first play will be a run on this drive. It's going backwards. And for Kyron Williams, has been a tough go of it all season long running the ball. But this Packer front four, Gerald McCoy, as you see, did a nice job of hemming in number 21, as Shaq Mason probably got in the way of where Kyron Williams wanted to run. Second down from the 41-yard line, as Mac Jones, who has been almost immaculate, if you will, drop back to pass once more. This is a play-action bootleg. He's going to stop. He's going to fire, and it's called. He had first down yardage. That's the question. Answer to that question is no. Ball judge will place the football at the 49, and it'll be a third down and less than a yard to go for the Patriots. Hunter Henry already over 100 yards on the evening. 4 catches and 118 yards. Jones on 3rd and inches. He's going to throw, and there's Henry wide open inside the 30. He's still off to the races, and he's finally brought down inside the 20. My goodness, 8 of 11 today for Jones, 230 yards. Half of it has been to Hunter Henry. And again, closing it on 4,000 total yards of offense this season is Hunter Henry, now up to $152. And you just look at Mac Jones. He gets away from Kingsley Keke, able to buy just enough time to make the throw to the wide open target, Henry. You set it down for the Patriots from the 15. They're going to fire over the middle, and a diving catch is dropped. Looking for Michi. He tried to do his best impersonation of Mookie Betts back in his Boston days with a diving grab, but to no avail, as the Patriots will now set up on second down. Again, Patriots had the ball to begin this game. Packers get it to start the third quarter, so big drive here with under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Jones looking right side. This is Jonnu Smith, the often forgotten tight end in this team, as he's got his first catch today inside the 5 as he rumbles for first down yardage. It will now be first down and goal for New England. 3 tight ends set, so Dalton Keene checks into the game. Juju, the only receiver on the field. This is a run for Williams, and he's immediately stopped. That is Guidry, his second tackle for loss on the evening. Again, that will take us to the 2-minute warning here from Lambeau. Our score, Patriots 17, Green Bay 14. Patriots look to add to that lead now at the 5-yard line for second down and goal. Same setup offensively for the Patriots at the 3 tight end set. This time it's play action, and Blake Cashman runs right through the hole, and Mac Jones is sacked for the first time today. Mac Jones is the most sacked quarterback in the NFASL. And that time you can't blame the offensive line. That's just a heady play from Blake Cashman. Read the play action, shot the A-gap, and got to the quarterback. It's now 3rd and goal from the 9. Jones to fire, middle for Henry, and he drops it. He had positioning. Savage was in the vicinity. And a big stop once again from the Green Bay Packers on the bend but don't break approach. As you see, Hunter Henry just could not haul that one in. Let's see if the Patriots decide to go for a short field goal here. They will. So Quinn Nordine on again. This is from the 9-yard line, so that would be a 26-yard attempt. And Nordine is 2 for 2 today. 20-14 our score. Those 2 field goals, the difference. And for the Packers, though, they have to be smiling because after not getting the first down conversion on 4th down, they only give up the field goal as Jake Bailey on for the kick. And this one's going to be deep into the territory of the end zone. And Jair Alexander will just sit on it, and it will be another touchback. I don't think either team has taken the ball out of the end zone on a kickoff so far. Both kickers have been really getting into these kickoffs. So, first down and 10, Jordan Love. Last time we saw him, a couple of drops there. One from Devontae Adams, one from Jalen Weidermeyer ended their possession. Love back to throw. Short pass. It's caught by Jones, but look at the coverage. Jonathan Jones was in the perfect position right there. I keep using baseball analogies, but that's almost like having a shift right there. Jonathan Jones playing the hard flat, knowing that Aaron Jones is one of the top targets of this passing attack. Played that well by Coach ATK. Good scouting as well in the film room early in the week. So now 2nd and 10. You see the Patriots are showing some tight coverage here. And this time they did not track down Aaron Jones. He's got the first down and more as he's out at the 41-yard line. And when you're in man coverage, I think that's the hardest thing to do is cover tight ends and running backs out of the backfield because you can't press them. You can press the receivers. You can get a good chuck on them, but you really can't press Aaron Jones out the backfield, and you don't know which direction he's going to run. Jordan Love, again, looking for Aaron Jones. He's got him, and he jukes up and cuts it up to the 45, so back-to-back receptions. Make that 3 in a row, actually. 3 receptions in a row for Aaron Jones. as the Packers now in the hurry up. They're going to hand it off to Jones this time as he's continuing to tote the rock. 7-yard carry that time. And he's up to the 38 as we dip under 70 seconds to play in Lambeau's first half. This will be a pass. Here comes some token pressure. Love will fire for Jones again, but he can't hit him. Pressure there from Uchi presumably caused that misfire. And Jordan Love, that's his second incompletion that I'll actually give him credit for. The other two were dropped, so he's got 4 in total. Has tossed a touchdown pass, and Aaron Jones has a rushing touchdown on the day. Another carry from the shotgun for Jones, and a phenomenal play from Noah Dawkins. He makes the stop, and it's 4th down and 1. Packers went for it 4th down and 9 earlier. I think you're going to see them go it again here, 4th down and 1. And they will. Offense will stay out on the field. Coach Deuce, again, an aggressive play caller when it comes to these 4th down situations, really heavy into the analytics. So you see the Patriots are backing off here as Jones will roll to his right, look for Weidermeyer, and Meyer's got the catch. In traffic, working on J.C. Jackson. And again, ballsy throw there from Jordan Love. Again, quick throw. This time it's Jones. He's got his 4th reception on this drive. He steps out of bounds with the 11. 24 seconds remain. Green Bay has 1 timeout to work with. Again, I mentioned the last drive for New England. Patriots had the ball to start the game, so Packers here presumably could do one of my favorite things to talk about is the 2-for-1. Score a touchdown here, get the ball back to start the second half, and instead they'll throw a pick. I spoke too soon. J.C. Jackson takes it out of his own end zone, spins, and he's brought down by Weidermeyer. And man, a promising drive from Green Bay ends with nothing, as they were looking for Weidermeyer in the back of the end zone, but J.C. Jackson for Maryland Terrapin turns the ball over, and that's our first turnover today. So now the Patriots offense is going to most likely just try to run this out and take it to halftime as Williams with a nice run up to the 15, but that will most likely take us to halftime. No, wait a minute. Patriots running no huddle here. They might call one more play. They do. It's play action. Okay, let's see what Jones has in store. He's rolling. He throws it away. That's a smart move. So Darius Smith was in the vicinity. Almost got him for his safety. That could have been catastrophic for New England. But that'll end the first half, and what a wild one it was. 20-14 Patriots, as the Packers will be getting the football first to start the third quarter. Again, I'm Thomas Jones, the 4th, reporting live from Lambeau Field, broadcast booth. Again, big NFASL game of the week number 13. It's going to be the Vegas Raiders against the LA Chargers. And for Coach Peppa and the LA Chargers, I think a lot of people, myself included, had him buried after the second loss to Coach Sherms and the Denver Broncos. But give Coach Bacchus credit. Has clawed his way back to 500, 6-6, and has a monumental game upcoming against the AFC West leaders in the Las Vegas Raiders and Coach Zach. So stay tuned for that one later. We got a lot of big games coming up as well. We have the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Charlotte to take on the Panthers. That's a big matchup. Bills and Lions as well. It just seems like everyone has a puncher's chance this season to make these playoffs, as first carry for Jones in the second half is going to be a no-gainer. It's a nice play that time from the New England secondary. As, again, these runs out of the shotgun, the Patriots are all over it right there. As you see McGrone coming down with reckless abandon, and it was cleaned up that time by the secondary of New England. Quick throw for Jordan Love. This is Weidermeyer as he tries to pull the chair out from under J.C. Jackson, but Jackson's able to get the ankle, and it will set up 3rd down. So these two tight ends for both squads have been active today. Weidermeyer, 4 catches, 61 yards. Hunter Henry has over 150 yards and a touchdown. 3rd down and 4. Again, Love looking over the middle. He's got a wide open Devontae Adams as he runs the old spot or sit route, as he's able to find the soft spot in the coverage, and he falls to the turf at the 43-yard line after gaining 9 yards on 3rd down and 4. Love back to throw. Here comes pressure. Quick throw for Adams, and did he haul that in with one hand? He did. Gilmore tried to dive for it. That's the acrobat ability. But the ability of Devontae Adams to just have those stickums for a set of hands, just hauls it in with one hand. And we're seeing the elite receivers making some elite catches in the last couple of weeks. Love rolling, and he's going to have to throw it away. He was looking for Jamison Crowder across the formation, but great coverage and better pass rush that time from New England. Sets up 2nd down. 2 tight ends set. Here comes the motion man. That is Brandon Cooks. Love will drop back to throw on 2nd down. He's looking for Weidermeyer, and Meyer makes the catch. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, what a grab there is. Man, this tight end can really ball. That's a great catch from Jalen. Up to the 21. It's a gain of 17. He was double covered that time, but don't matter. Here's a run for Aaron Jones. He works closer into Patriot territory up to the 14, as that may have been his best run of the day. For the most part, he has been stymied by this New England front. Second down. Packers coming out in a heavy run set. It will be another handoff for Jones, and what a move in the hole, looking like a boxer that time, ducking and weaving, finds first down yardage. And those are the things you just can't teach running backs, is the escapability, elusiveness, if you will, for one Aaron Jones. It is just a dazzling performance that he's put on this season. Again, they're going to go back to Jones. He's going to try to work the outside, and this time J.C. Jackson with just a sound tackle going low on number 33 as he flexes. And again, that's a tackle for loss for J.C. Jackson. He's got the interception today. He's got a couple of really nice tackles. He's been an active participant for this Patriot defense. And I think that's what makes this Pats defense so difficult. All 11 guys are smart. They make great tackles. It's hard to fake them out, and they're usually in the right position. This time it's Crowder. And again, look at that. A great tackle from Kyle Duggar. Saves a touchdown. And it's now third and goal from the 4-yard line. So Jordan Love will go empty. Three receivers, one running back, one tight end, the 11 personnel here. Love, as a rush is coming, is going to have to throw it away, and he does! Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. Duggar was diving, actually got to Jordan Love, but Love was able to throw that away. And that will set up fourth down. And again, Packers have been aggressive all day long, but today, on this drive, they'll settle for 3. This will be to cut the lead in half. Mason Crosby on for a chip shot, 21-yard attempt. And he knocks it in. And our score, Patriots 20, Green Bay 17. So again, the Packers able to move the ball down the field, but once they got into Patriot territory, that's where the Pats defense giving the Packers a taste of their own medicine, a little bend but don't break approach, as Williams will take this out of the end zone for a touchback. So Mac Jones in that first half was spectacular. Few touchdown passes, one to Hunter Henry, and then the one to Curtis Samuel. Run game for the Patriots has been non-existent, however, but looks like Mac Jones is more than willing to put the team on his back, as he's done all season long. Again, won last week against Detroit, looking to make it 2 consecutive wins against NFC North foes. They have not lost a game against the NFC North this season, looking to go 4-0, as Williams gets a nice carry up to the 31-yard line. And I think that's the dimension of the Patriots offense that can really make them dangerous come playoff time. If they're able to run the ball for 5-6 yards a carry on top of what they do when they pass, this could be a tough team to put out in the playoffs. Here's a quick throw. It's Michi, and the former Alabama Crimson Tide receiver has his first grab of the day for 6 yards. He had a big drop early in the game, and it's good to see Mac Jones still has the confidence in his former teammate. 3 tight ends set here for the Patriots as Williams is in the backfield. He'll get the carry, and the Packers defense all over that one. That is another nice play from Chris Barnes. He had a nice tackle for loss in the second quarter, and he strikes again. Again, same formation here for the Patriots. They're going to look to throw. Mac Jones is going to look to test Jair Alexander. It's for Juju Smith-Schuster, and the ball is dropped. It was in the hands of Smith-Schuster. And for Coach Hunter, I know he's somewhere smiling because that's the reason he traded him away. Juju had the drop problem in Pittsburgh, was sent to New England, and for the most part, he has not had that issue here in New England, but big drop that time, working on the stud corner, Jair Alexander. They're down in 12 now. Big chance for the Packers to get a stop. 3-man rush. Here comes Adarius, and they're going to dump it down to Williams. Nobody in the vicinity. Williams has the first down as he sits down, avoids the big hit. And what a play from Mac Jones. Such a intelligent read there, not to do too much there. Take the underneath, let Williams get the first down with his legs, and he does. So new set of downs. Jones looking for Williams again, and a beauty of a throw. First down to the 30. Mac Jones today oohing and awing with these throws. Up to 289 yards. No turnovers thus far. Williams, back-to-back receptions, now has 3 for 50. Last minute of the third quarter. This has been a quick quarter, in my opinion, here, as both teams. Jones hit as he throws, and I don't know if anybody was open. Actually may have been fortunate for the Patriots. as Darius Smith with the quarterback hit that time. Stops the clock with 46 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And for the Patriots, that was a big third down conversion a few plays ago to Kyron Williams. Let's see if they can punch that in the scoring drive here. Here's Williams as he avoids Kenny Clark but runs right into the grasp of one Blake Cashman. 10 carries today for Williams. He's averaging under 4 yards a carry, but 3.9 isn't too shabby for a guy that only has 437 rushing yards on this season. Third down. Big one here as this play is going to have to be the last one of the quarter. Jones looking to throw. And he's looking for the crosser for Michi, and it's knocked away. Amos and Stokes on the coverage, and that will take us to the fourth quarter where the Packers yet again make a big stop. Quinn Nordin this time. This will be his longest field goal of the day. This is a 46-yard try. And it is right down the middle. 3 for 3 today for Nordin as the Patriots open the fourth quarter with a field goal. However, Green Bay lurking and sticking around in this football game. 23-17 the score. Patriots, I could be wrong. I'm never really good at remembering the sportsbook spreads. I think we're a 5.5-point favorite here. So right now they are covering. Plenty of time, however. We have a whole quarter to go. Jordan Love has had no issues getting the ball inside Patriot territory, but in the second half, really from the first quarter on, that's where it's been a struggle for them to finish these drives out with touchdowns. First play of this drive for Green Bay is a throw. Love will take the underneath. It's Crowder. And he's hit hard by Gilmore at the 30, but picks up 5. And with that last throw, Jordan Love has now eclipsed the 300-yard passing mark on the evening. Crowder's been busy as well. 5 catches, 61 yards. Again, he played his college ball at Duke, was drafted by the Washington football team, also played for the New York Jets. Jordan Love looking for Aaron Jones, and he's picked! What a play from Cam McGrone. I mentioned earlier he's not known for pass coverage, but the usability as McGrone's still going. Knocked out at the 38. So 2 turnovers today from Jordan Love have spelled doom for the Green Bay Packers as the Patriots take over at the Green Bay 38-yard line. Chance for a possible knockout punch for Mac Jones as he's flushed from the pocket. He's looking, he might take off and run, and he will. And he's got first down yardage. He dives, and he loses the football. And I think he was trying to slide, but he dove instead, and Zadarius Smith takes the football away. Oh, my goodness. Wow, I mean, I get the idea of if you're Mac Jones, you want to get the first down, but, man, I think you want to step out of bounds there, just live to fight another down. As you see, he just flat out loses the football in the dive. And that's the first turnover today from New England, so back-to-back turnovers here. And now Green Bay has the football. It's Aaron Jones, and McGrone, who made the interception on the last drive, makes the tackle on this one. As Aaron Jones, for the most part, has been a non-factor in the run game. 13 carries, 32 yards, but he does have the rushing touchdown back in the second quarter. Second down. Love looking to throw. Middle. He's got Devontae Adams wide open. 30. Still going. 40. He's going to cut it outside, and he's tackled by the D tackle. Wow, what an effort from Christian Barmore to come down and make that tackle from behind. Now, that after a big gain of, let's see, I would say that's probably about 25 yards right there from Devontae Adams. We're under 7.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Jones up the middle. He's hit hard. My goodness, this Patriot run fit today has been as good as advertised. This is why they're top 5 rush defense. They do a great job of making sure that that first guy that comes makes the tackle and doesn't give running backs a lot of opportunities for broken tackles and yards after contact. Love standing in the pocket. He's hit as he's thrown as Judon makes the play, and that will be another quarterback hit for the former Baltimore Raven. And it's now a big 3rd down and 8. Packers need the Patriot 48-yard line for first down yardage. Look to throw. And Love looking for Weidemeyer, and he has him. What a throw. As he saw that the purple, or curl flat, if you will, was coming down on the Aaron Jones route, and the nice flood concept gets the first down for the Packers. They're at the 39 of New England. Another quick throw. This is Jones once more, as he's tackled near immediately by McGrone, who's been active all evening. And Jones, 7 catches, 52 yards today. He has been busy in the passing game. McGrone, 7 tackles, as you see. Packers going no huddle. Here comes pressure at the middle. Quick throw. It's Jones. He's got the first down. He spins off a tackle. He's still going. And Aaron Jones is gone. He picked up the block. And 34 yards later, the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Oh, my goodness. I've seen this movie too many times with the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Jones, a dump down. That's why we call him dump down deuce. But you got to be able to make the tackle. And Aaron Jones showing why he's an MVP candidate with a colossal 34-yard touchdown scamper. Mason Crosby gives the Packers their first lead since it was 10-7. Excuse me, 7-3 back in the first quarter. So now after the Mac Jones fumble, Packers turn that into a touchdown. And for Mac Jones, I'm sure he is excited and thrilled to get back out on the field and give his Patriots a chance for a comeback win. Again, Jones, prior to that fumble, had been near perfect. And I really can't even blame him for the fumble. You know, you dive, sometimes that happens in Madden where they just lose the football. But the fumbling bug has been an issue for the Patriots all season long. Jones running out of the time, and he's going to throw it away. Good coverage that time and up all across the board were the Green Bay Packers secondary. And Mac Jones lives to fight another down, avoids the sack. So, second down and 10. 5:20 to play. Haven't heard Hunter Henry's name yet, and I'm sure that will change very soon. He's been one of the toughest guys to guard all season long. Here's a throw in the middle. It's the famous angle route to Williams. He's got, let's see, I'd say 7 or 8.
I can no huddle on it.
Patriots are going no huddle here, which they are within their right to do. Third down and 2 from the 33-yard line. Jones fires over the middle. He's got a man, and a diving grab made by Samuel. That may have saved him from getting lit up. As I used Mookie Betts earlier, I should have said Jackie Bradley Jr. That's a defensive stalwart if I've ever seen one for Boston. Great catch there from Curtis Samuel. First and 10 at the Packer 40. Quick throw at Samuel again. First down and more. He spins. He's got room inside the 15, and he's brought down by Savage. Man, we've seen receivers and tight ends today make some spectacular moves after the catch. Samuel now over 100 yards receiving on the evening. Under 4 to play now. Jones will step back and roll to his left. Will fire to the fullback. That is Johnson. Don't see a lot of fullbacks anymore in the NFASL, and then maybe Baltimore and Las Vegas. But Johnson has the catch for a gain of 4. Guidry there to make the tackle. And now if you're the Packers, again, you would love to hold them to a field goal once more. They've done it twice today. Let's see if they're able to do it once more, or if the Patriots have something figured out here in the red zone. Jones standing tall in the pocket. He's going to roll to his left. There's nobody there, but he'll take off and run. He might have the angle, and he does. Touchdown, Patriots. That is the 8th rushing touchdown of the season for Mac Jones. I wasn't sure where he was going when you saw all 4 receivers running to the right of the screen, but the Patriots get the touchdown, and now we'll stick to the field and go for 2 to make this a 7-point game. Here comes pressure and a wide open throw. Easy money for Mac Jones as he finds Hunter Henry for the 2-point conversion. 31-24 our score. And man, what an answer from the Patriots. This is why they have been the class of the AFC this season. Even in a game where they played perfectly, the Packers have come to play as well, but had to come back after the fumble, went down the field, marched down the field with no trouble at all. And Mac Jones was able to find his 3rd, actually no, that is his 4th touchdown of the day total. 3 passing touchdowns and then the rushing touchdown that we just saw. So now Jordan Love, it's your turn to shine as he's going to roll out and fire. He's hit, knocked away. That's Uche. And again, that has been the case most times when Jordan Love has tried to escape the pocket. Josh Uche and Matt Judon have done a nice job of containing one Jordan Love. They'll step up in the pocket this time. Fire in traffic, and it's dropped. Great coverage there, and that's Devin McCourty with another PBU. He had a big one on Devontae Adams back in the second quarter, and this one's going to set up 3rd down and 10 with 2:41 to play. You see the Patriots backing off their coverage here. Love making an adjustment at the snap. 4-man rush. Here's a fire throw for Crowder. Did he catch that in bounds? They say he did, and does not look like the Patriots want a challenge here. Did not let them. I'd love to see a replay here. See if we get one. We do not. That's a shame. So
What?
Jamison Crowder with a We'll say controversial catch. I really don't know if he made the catch or not, but Packers have the first down. Jones, quick throw, sheds a tackle, knocked down by McCourty. And here we go, folks. The Patriots defense, again, they just are up by 7 here. Need to keep it inbounds. I want to see that clock run down as we have hit the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. What a ball game this has been. Early morning in the NFASL on a Thursday in October here in the NFASL Season 2. It's a night game. As you see how cold it is, everyone's breath, you can see it. So we're under 32 degrees here in Lambeau. But the two teams here have been hot. Here's a quick throw. It's Aaron Jones. That's his 10th grab today. And that should put him over 100 yards receiving as well. Jordan Love is thrown for 419 yards. Aaron Jones averaging 10 yards a reception. First down and 10. Jordan Love fires. It's caught by Aaron Jones, but he loses yards. Maybe 3 at that time as Barmore with a big tackle. Keeps him in bounds as well. The clock will continue to run. And now the dump down is not helping the Green Bay Packers. As you see, the Patriots have adjusted to that, playing the hard flats and forcing them to actually push the ball down the field a little bit. Packers will have no trouble doing that as there's a wide open target. It's Weidermeyer. He's got first down
Yo,
yards.
did you see my zones on that play? What the heck?
And to the 27-yard line goes Weidermeyer. Looked like it was a busted coverage from New England. I saw the user having to run over on the seam route. Nobody seemed to be in their zone that time. May have been a late audible or something. But really the first time we've seen a broken coverage and competitive, for the most part, it's been clean. And again, Love is duress, and he is hit as he throws, incomplete. That's Judon once again. That's his 3rd quarterback hit on the evening. Does stop the clock, however, for Green Bay. 56 seconds to go. Green Bay at the New England 27. Touchdown would tie the game. And again, as the announcer, I'm allowed to think this way. I don't know if Deuce should or could right now, but if you score a touchdown here, do you kick the extra point or do you go for the win? That's always my thing. Personally, I'd go for the win. I'm an aggressive play caller. I don't like overtime games. I'd rather just finish it in regulation, but we'll see what happens. Quick throw, middle. It's caught by Adams. He is tackled in bounds, however, at the 18. So the Packers on 3rd down and 1 are going to have to hurry back to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to try to get the first down on the carry from Jones. He picks it up, and the Packers have first down yardage. They call a timeout with 33 seconds to play. Chance for me to catch my breath. My goodness. So for those of you just joining us, you are catching the latter half of what's been a fantastic game between an AFC East and NFC North opponent. Packers down by 7 at the 11-yard line. Play action. Quick throw, and it's a sack! The rollout strikes again, and a timeout has to be called. The last charge timeout for Green Bay. I believe that was Uchi. My goodness, the Patriots have done a phenomenal job of keeping Jordan Love in the pocket. Weidermeyer was open and presumably would have had the game-tying score. But no, that is not how the cookie crumbled on that play. So now Love will have to fire. He's going to go end zone for Adams, and he's got him! Touchdown, Packers, 23 seconds to go, and here we go. Decision time, and the Packers are sending Mason Crosby on to tie this game. Do you spend a timeout here if you're the Patriots to try to ice him? Nope, and they're going to get the snap off. Here's the kick. It's good. 31-31. What a drive from the Green Bay Packers. As they needed the touchdown, they got it. Davante Adams on the crossing route was able to find that back corner of the end zone. And the Patriots have all 3 of their timeouts, and we've seen their electric offense so far today. I don't think they're going to have an issue with 23 seconds, 3 timeouts, finding field goal range here. It's the Packers that are going to have to do a good job of keeping everything in front of them here. Curtis Samuel, the lone receiver on the field, is a 3 tight end set. Mac Jones is going to take the dump down. It's Kyron Williams, and he's already up to the 40 and steps out of bounds. 6 seconds come off the clock. And for the Patriots, that is a huge dub. You pick up about 15 yards in 6 seconds, still have your full array of timeouts, and you need maybe about 30 more yards to find field goal range for Quinn Nordine, who's been perfect today. Jones to fire. Here comes pressure at the middle. He's going to take the dump down again. It's Williams once more. He spins back and bounds as they have to tackle him inbounds at the 46. 9 seconds now remaining, and the Patriots creeping closer. From here, it would be a 63-yard field goal, which I don't know what the wind is, but I don't know if Nordine has the leg to make that. They're going to need to probably get about 10 more yards to have an opportunity here for the win. For the Packers here, I don't even know what you call defensively in this situation, having to keep the Patriots, from getting yardage. They're going to send some pressure I like the idea here. Jones is hit as he throws. He's looking for Samuel, and it's picked. Intercepted by Stokes. He is going to be tackled, and that will be a touchback. And we're going to overtime, folks. Listen, I love the decision from both coaches right there. The decision to send pressure there, genius from Coach Deuce. One-on-one opportunity, Curtis Samuel. The ball lofted just too long, and Eric Stokes makes the big play. And we got extra football here at Lambeau. After 4, 31-31 our score, and the Patriots are going to have to decide on the coin toss here. So first, I believe this is my first overtime game this Madden that I've called. We have the coin toss. Packers win the toss. It was heads, and the Packers will receive the football. So again, overtime rules for those of you not familiar. Packers get the ball first. If they score a touchdown, the game is over. If they score a field goal, Patriots get the ball with a chance to score a field goal to tie or touchdown to win. In the case that both teams get a field goal, then it's sudden death. Next score wins the game. So Jordan Love, who led the team down for the game-tying drive last time we saw him, has an opportunity to bid a monumental win against the Patriots and improve to 7-5 in the loaded NFC. So the first carry for Aaron Jones in overtime, he's got first down yardage. That's his best run of the day. He picks up 13. And again, I mentioned the standings in the NFC North. Lions 7-4. These Packers 6-5. Vikings 6-6. And there's a beautiful catch from Devontae Adams. He has been working the sideline with some serious professionalism today. 8 catches, $152. And then to continue the NFC North standings, Bears 5-6 with a chance to get to 6-6 today. So it is crowded in the black and blue division. And Barmore, speaking of crowded, he makes an entry in the backfield to Aaron Jones. Tackle for loss for the former Alabama Crimson Tide. Defensive tackle there. And again, just see the shed. That's a great play there from Barmore. You see why he has superstar status. He had a bogus interception against the Ravens. I had to throw that nugget in there, of course, me being the Ravens coach and all. Second down and 12 here. And here comes Judon, and then he stops. Wow, that's unfortunate. But the hit there knocks the ball out from Dawkins as Crowder with another drop. It's now third down quickly from midfield. Overtime rules again in NFASL. You can go for it at any point, and that's the Tom Manone's rule. I got into an argument with Moon many years ago about the realism of that, and thus the rule has been changed. So now the Packers will run, get up to the 46, and most likely they're going to go for it here. They went for it on 4th and 9 from the 45-yard line earlier in this game. I don't know if you really trust your defense the way this game has been going to punt it back to Mac Jones with them only needing a field goal, but yeah, we're going to see the Packers offense on the field. So this is a huge risk, of course. They don't get this. Packers basically hand the ball over to the Patriots in close to plus territory. So here we go. 4th down, fired, middle, Weidermeyer, he's got it, breaks a tackle, and we're grown there to save a touchdown. So they went to Weidermeyer on that 4th down earlier, and he did not make the catch, but they, the old adage, if once you don't succeed, try again. Weidermeyer makes the huge grab. Now the Packers at the 20. Again, touchdown wins the ball game. They'll try the run game this time. And McGrone, he has been a McGrone man all day long. My goodness, what a tackle in the backfield. 10 of them on the day, at least 4 of them for a loss and an interception. He has just been so busy and so active. Man, what a performance. He's getting the game ball, I think, from Coach ATK, regardless of how this one finishes out. All right, 2nd down and 11. Love looking left. It's Weidermeyer again. Did he get in bounds? He did. Ooh, that was close. I know we had a controversial catch from Jamison Crowder earlier in the game, but Weidermeyer, another one, 9 catches, $142, and now the Packers at the 15. They're down in 5, however. Throw, end zone, it's caught! Touchdown, Weidermeyer, and the ball game's over! The Green Bay Packers defeat the Patriots by a score of 37-31 and a barn burner. Jordan Love finishes with 519 yards, 4 touchdowns. And man, for Mac Jones, I got a feel for the kid. He played out of his mind today. But the Patriots come up short, and that's a big loss for the New England Patriots. That brings them down to 9-3. The Jacksonville Jaguars, the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Baltimore Ravens all have 3 losses. So man, the fight for the 1 seed in the AFC just got interesting. Wow, what a game. Not even, let's see, what time is it? 10:48 Eastern time, man. And we've been treated to possibly a Game of the Year candidate as the Packers, by final score 37-31, win a absolute thriller. So for the entire NFASL crew, I'm Thomas Jones the fourth, wishing you all a lovely Thursday evening, afternoon, rest of your day, what have you. And I'll be back for the NFASL game of the week between the Chargers and Raiders. So see you then, folks. Have a great day.